I am Thembisile Mahuwa. I am a board member of the National Youth Development Agency as entrusted by the President, His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa. I am also a former candidate legal practitioner here at the Unisa Law Clinic, and I'm here to plow back. This is one of the places that shaped me as the leader that I am, and contributed significantly to my success, or purported success, I would say. But yes, that's why I'm here.
Hi, my name is Bonala Torajan, and I'm a vacation work student. My question is, what inspired you to advocate for the youth?
Thank you. What a good question. I've always been an activist. I have always endeavored to have a life of service. And a life of service is representing other people, is advocating for other people. And at that point, I believed that I was the voice that was there to carry other voices, to amplify them and to ensure that they reverberate everywhere. So I would say it's something I was born with. I'm an activist to the core. It personifies me. It embodies me, in fact. So I truly believe in ensuring there's justice, ensuring that people are represented, and that there's adequate representation as well. I cannot sit quiet when there's an injustice. It bothers me to the core, and I'm a person that speaks out about it. So I just cannot sit down. Perhaps that's the simplest of it.
My name is Masiho. I'm a fourth year student, and I'm here for the vacation work by the Unisa Law Clinic. My question to you is, based on your appointment by the board, what are your contributions that favors the South African youth as a whole?
Okay, so the nice thing about the NYDA is that it's an agency, it's the only agency that is legislated to represent the interests of young people in South Africa. So the agency bridges the gap between government, and ensures that young people are at the center of it all. The agency is also strategically placed to ensure that government accounts on how they themselves implement policies and strategies that are placed to empower young people. So my contribution, especially in the agency, is to ensure that that accountability is done, to ensure that every opportunity reaches the young people, not only in the cities, but also in the rural areas, because the NYDA's work is to ensure that all young people have access to opportunities. So that is something I'm very passionate about, and to that extent, we have as a new board adopted a rural strategy to ensure that these opportunities are not only for the young people that are able to be in this room, but are also for young people in the deepest of rural areas, because they deserve service from the government as well.
Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Bridget Escosana. I'm a final year LLB student. I'm here for vacation work at Unisa Law Clinic. And my question to ask is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to combine a law career with a public service work like at NYDA?
Thank you very much, Bridget. That's actually such an important question, and I think that most young people are not aware of the board opportunities that are out there. Especially as a law student, you are strategically placed in the legal career to be part of each and every single board, because there's compliance issues, there's legal issues, there's HR issues, and with all of these issues, we need a legal representative. So most boards, you would find that they say you need an admitted attorney, they need an admitted advocate, or just someone with a legal background. Also, you can be a company secretary. And those are opportunities that you can embark on as a law professional. So, in fact, they add on to the profession, they add on to your career, they add on to experience, and it's something that I would encourage young people to be part of. Now, the nice thing as well about the NYDA is that it is a board for the young people, by the young people. So when the president was appointing this board, was intentional in ensuring that this board has young people that are 35 years old and younger. So all of the people in the board are young people. So this means that after my term, you can apply for the board, even as a law student. You don't have to be admitted, because opportunities is one of the platforms that you can use to learn and be part of more or contribute more effectively in the country.
Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sadish Matsudi Morava, and what I wanted to ask you, Ms. Mahuwa, is that what is that like looking to till today from all of your journey? I wanted to ask you, what's that one opportunity you turned down that you still think about today?
Oh, okay. I'm trying to. What a difficult question. An opportunity. You know, I think it's hard to answer your question because I grab every opportunity, small or big. So if someone might deem an opportunity to be insignificant, I find value in that. I believe that I've got something to learn in each and every single opportunity, small, big, medium. So it's so hard to find. I would rather be overstretched in doing my activities and in being everywhere than missing out on an opportunity. So I think that's why I'm struggling to find a specific instance where I regret not taking an opportunity to or for. I don't know if I answered your question.
Hi, my name is Didimalo Rahile Setsedi and I'm a vacation work student at the Unisa Law Clinic. Ms. Mahuwa, my question to you is whether you've dealt with imposter syndrome before and what triggered those feelings if you did and how did you overcome it? Thank you.
Thank you so much. You know, imposter syndrome is something that in one way or another, we're definitely going to deal with imposter syndrome. When I started actually at the law clinic, we were launching three new law clinics, right? And I was so busy with that. And once I then had to now start with the legal work and starting off opening files, dealing with clients, I was so confused. I did not understand what I needed to do. I felt so out of place. I felt like I did not belong. I felt like this is something I'm not accustomed to and I will not get through because I'm not understanding it. Or there's no level of comprehension that comes with what I need to do. But how I overcome that is that outside, you would not tell that I was trembling inside. So I had confidence to boost me and also force me to study more and to learn more and to read more. Because the nice thing about law is that there's no expert in everything. You have to read more, you have to learn more, and in investing yourself in that manner, you then are able to navigate the scenes properly. So I think my confidence helped me overcome the imposter syndrome, especially when it comes to dealing with my files and my work at the law clinic.
To also learn all the time.
And my willingness to also learn all the time, and I won 100% of my cases here actually at the law clinic.
Wow.
Yeah, so it helped, I guess.
Hi, I'm Washu. I'm a vacation work student here at the Unisa Law Clinic. So my question for you is for someone appointed as a board. As young professionals, we are often told to build impressive CVs and have experience in the field of law as well as being appointed as board, right? So what personal quality would you say, looking back at what you've gone through and everything, what personal quality opened doors for you more than the qualification or title itself?
Thank you. What a good question. My willingness to learn. I think I've always been the person that is willing to learn, and adaptability as well to different situations. And as you learn, you're able to learn to analyze situations, analyze places, analyze environments as well. So you then know what to do when and what not to do when. So your timing as well then helps you in that space. So when perhaps you're attending a conference and there's a section for questions, you are able to vocally ask questions. You participate after or post the event. You're able to send through responses on how this program has impacted you. So that now shows a bigger interest in the program that you would have then attended, but also shows the people that were planning that there's a willingness to learn, there's a willingness to continue with the program. So for me, I think the willingness to learn has opened a lot of opportunities with more than anything respect. respect is the cornerstone of who we are. And if you're able to respect each and every single person around you, your ability to learn from them will increase significantly. So respect them and ability to learn.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Thembisile and I'm a vacation work student here at the Unisa Law Clinic. And my question to you is, what does personal and professional growth look like when you started this journey compared to where you are now in NYDA?
Okay, on a personal level, I think I've grown at most emotional intelligence. I was quite young when I started the journey. I was an activist, but I was quite a radical activist. I think at that point, the only definition of being an activist is to be radical and to be loud and, but with growth comes and with understanding that there are some places that you can effect change without the needing to even shout, and that they will not hear you if you shout. The tone matters, approach matters, and as I said, reading the room is quite an important thing as well. So now I'm able to tackle matters even at a national or international platform or level without that thing that I thought was radicalism. And it of course changed my perspective, it changed my narrative. Professionally, of course I have quite grown. I started off, I used to volunteer a lot. So my activism career started at a very young age. And I just used to be doing everything, but I always knew that my focus, especially coming from a community where people did not understand the law, they did not understand how the law is there to protect them and to advocate for them. I felt that I needed to be that change, I needed to be that advocate, I needed to be that voice that represents young people. So law was the only career I felt was adequate in that advocacy. So I am soon to be admitted as an attorney. Thank you. And soon to complete my master's as well. But I'm currently serving, I think, at the highest echelons of power when it comes to governance. I'm serving in a national platform, and of course this is an appointment of the president. So I have grown, I think, from the young girl for Slogas coming to now represent young people on such a big platform. It's an honor. It's a service I do not take for granted, and it's something I hope to continue and to advance and to ensure that the interests remain the same. I do not lose my way, I do not lose my path, but more than anything, I do not lose the voice, I do not lose amplifying the voices of those that come before me. And more than anything, I create opportunities for those that are coming after, because there's so much out there. There's so many opportunities that young people need to grab, and I believe I'm one of the vessels that can be used to explore these opportunities as well.
Lastly, Ms. Mahuwa, I wanted to ask you, what advice would you give to current law students at the University of South Africa?
Ooh, that's a good one. As an alumni, is that you are from the biggest, most amazing university in Africa. Own it. Know that you are a leader because you're part of an institution that leads. There's so many opportunities for you. Grab them and explore them. This is the beginning of your life. This is the beginning of the future, and you only need to reach out. There's always assistance available. There's always assistance at the Unisa Law Clinic, at the NYDA, at Unisa as an institution. And more than anything, Unisa offers what other universities do not offer: a variety of things. Make your time at Unisa the best time. It is all in your hands. Make sure that you explore all opportunities, whether it be at the College of Law or with the Unisa Law Clinic, or any of the opportunities. There's street law, there's student debate, there's moot court, so there's practical legal skills. And all these are elements or are programs that are aimed to empower you as a Unisa student. So when you leave here, you not only leave here with your certificate, but you leave here with a bit of experience in the field. So ensure that you use that to the best of your abilities. I have done that myself. I am a former student of street law, where I had an amazing time, and I would definitely say that I owe such programs my gratitude for where I am today. They literally taught me a whole lot and gave into my love for what I do. The Unisa Law Clinic shaped me into the leader that I am and contributed significantly in the work that I've done in not only in Unisa but in communities. It has shown me that the work that we do is so important when you see it in the face of the client or the person that you've helped. So I'd like to thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been very nice. I love having such sessions, and know that you continue to inspire me as well. And yeah, the world is ours. Let's take it.
It's ours for the taking.
Yeah, let's take it.